everybody. This is Brad from Board Game Geek. I'm here with Jeremy from Handelabra. We're here at the Greater Than Games booth checking out Sentinels of the Multiverse, the digital version, and it is on phones as of today.
On your phone, launching today, August 4th, Gen Con Day 1, woo!
So that obviously was quite a challenge to get it on there. What was the process like figuring out how to make it work?
Yeah, so there were a lot of people, when we first showed this off at Gen Con, it was actually 2 years ago that we first showed off gameplay on the tablet version. And a lot of people asked, when's it coming to phones? And we were like, we'll let you know. And then last year at Gen Con, we showed off multiplayer. And they're like, that's cool. When's it coming to phones? And we're like, we'll let you know. And the reason is because, as you say, like, Sentinels has got so much going on, we knew we had to do it right or not at all. And I'm happy to say that Christopher from Greater Than Games and Adam played it for the first time this morning, and both of them said they liked the phone version better than the tablet version, which tells me that we really nailed it on the UI. And I'm excited about it. I play it all the time now. I take the train to work, and now I play Sentinels instead of, you know, Angry Birds or Pokemon Go or any of that stuff. I play Sentinels on the train now, and it's great. I love it.
So this is this a separate version, or is it a free upgrade if you already have
it is a completely universal app now. So if you already own it for tablet, you already own it for phone. It was a free update. It's version 2.0. Obviously, that's in the same ecosystem. So like if you have an iPad and an iPhone, if you have an iPhone and an Android tablet, it's not the same. But as long as it's your same Google account, your same Amazon account, or your same iTunes account, you already own it.
Cool. And so I know we're getting close to the end of Season 1 in terms of content in the game. Can you tell us anything about Season 2?
Yeah, so actually I'm pleased to report that we shipped the final piece of Season 1 probably about a couple weeks after the Kickstarter ended back in May. So it was beginning of June we shipped the very last piece, and that is now done. So our big focus up until now had been the phone. That's launched today, and so basically we are full on working on Season 2 now. I don't want to put an exact timeline on when the preview pack is going to ship, but it's going to be pretty soon. So if you've heard me use the word soon before, you could probably figure out exactly what that means. But yeah, there's 3 decks coming in that. It's Setback is the hero, and Choke Point is the villain, and the Temple of Zulong is the environment. And that when that ships, that's the beginning of Season 2. So that'll come out. It'll give you to wet your whistle while we go and crawl into our cave to work on Vengeance, which is going to take a little bit longer with all the extra UI we got to do for it. So
cool. Well, anything else you can tease us with?
Just to make sure that everybody's aware, like I said, it is cross-platform multiplayer from even now with the phone, and all your DLC is supported and it transfers. So, you know, just like it's a universal app, the DLC is universal too. So you don't have to buy it twice for your iPad or your phone, and you'll be able to play online multiplayer with all your friends who are on Steam or on Android or anywhere. That was one of those things that, again, it's one of the reasons why it took us even longer was, you know, if we had done it before we did Wrath of the Cosmos, for instance, Karger Warfang's Bloodsworn Coliseum was something that we then had to figure out, okay, how is this UI going to transfer to the phone? And so we had to rethink a lot of things to make sure that that was all done. That's a similar challenge we're going to have now once we start getting into Vengeance, because having 5 villains and 5 heroes on screen is going to be tricky. And don't even get me started on what's going to happen with Oblivion, because we're going to have 2 environments and all kinds of other craziness happening. So, but we're actually really excited. I'm getting my first look at the Vengeance stuff here at Gen Con. They're doing some play tests of it over in room 145. And so I'm getting to actually see how those mechanics are working. And that'll be an interesting challenge for us for sure. But we're looking forward to it.
Awesome. Well, we love what you guys are doing, and we'll be sure to keep watching it out. Thank you so much.
Thanks a lot.